Station number 8. Jesus meets the women of Jerusalem. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Women, following Jesus, were beating their breasts and crying. They were moved by what was taking place. Jesus pauses and challenges them not to cry for him, but for themselves and their children. Jesus knows this moment won't make the world perfect. Even 2 millennia later, women continue to be paid less than men for the same job, struggle to access significant leadership roles, and confront physical and sexual violence at disproportionate rates. There are still many reasons for women to weep today. Lord, have mercy. Station number 9. Jesus falls for the 3rd time. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Jesus' frailty brought him to the ground 3 times. We cannot know what might bring someone to the ground. At this time, we do know that by staying home, we can help protect those who may be vulnerable. We can show love by limiting our interactions. This may feel inconvenient and difficult, but we know the alternative puts people at risk and causes people to fall. How many other ways do our actions or inactions put people at risk? How can we show love? Lord, have mercy. Station 10. Jesus' clothes are taken away. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Jesus is stripped of his clothes, which the soldiers then claim for their own use. It is humiliating. How often are people defined by what they wear? Our perceptions about attire have helped to support an expansive clothing industry with shops around the world. And yet, to what extent do we recognize that our desire for clothing enables inequality, as people are left to work in questionable conditions in factories that pollute local waterways and pay inadequately? How many people are metaphorically stripped so that we can enjoy closets filled with inexpensive clothing? In what ways could, or perhaps should, our relationship with clothing change? Lord, have mercy. Station 11. Jesus is nailed to the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Beaten, bloodied, exhausted, stripped and nailed to a cruel cross, and yet Jesus finds the strength to utter the words, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." How often does God forgive us because God realizes we do not know what we are doing? How often are we blissfully unaware of the ways in which our choices contribute to others being beaten, bloodied, exhausted, stripped, and left vulnerable? What do we need to better recognize the ways in which our choices can contribute to and alleviate the suffering of others? Lord, have mercy. Station 12. Jesus dies on the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. It was about noon, and darkness came over the whole land until 3 p.m, when the sun's light failed, and the curtain of the temple was torn in two. Then Jesus, crying with a loud voice, said, "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit." Having said this, he breathed his last. Station 13. The body of Jesus is taken down from the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Joseph of Arimathea followed tradition. Even though he was a secret follower of Jesus, he did what was expected as a sign of respect. The question remains, then what? Did Joseph's participation in the rituals of faith in relation to Jesus have any impact on his life or his faith? To what extent does our participation in the rituals of faith impact our lives? Lord, have mercy. Station 14. Jesus is laid in the tomb. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. The tomb was dark. Where is the darkness in the world? Where are we feeling trapped? How is this different from confronting change and being inconvenienced? How can light shine in the midst of the real darkness? Lord, have mercy. Let us pray. Send down your abundant blessing, Lord, upon your people who have devoutly recalled the death of your Son in the sure and certain hope of the resurrection. Grant them pardon, bring them comfort. May their faith grow stronger and their eternal salvation be assured. We ask this through Christ our Lord.